everybody. Welcome back to another round of Tifu time. With me, your gracious host, Commander Booskaboo. But to keep it simple, you can call me CB. Anyway, got a couple of stories for you today. And our first is coming from u/Genocidanite. Not sure if that was correct, but that's what I'm going with. Today I f***ed up by trying an edible for the first time in my life. Your favorite spaceman here has never tried anything of the sort, so it's always interesting to see, or in this case read, some of the very interesting things that happen to people. TLDR, took an edible for the first time in my life thinking it was 10 milligrams. Turned out 200 and had a bad time. So me start with this happened last week.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That sentence structure though. Still tripping balls, maybe? I've been hearing friends of mine casually taking it. They've been getting good trips is the right way to say it. Help them to relax, creative, and be more sociable. Furthermore, my parents are huge stoners. My stepdad will have withdrawals. Me, on the other hand, I've never touched a joint or even a cigarette. I don't do vaping or anything. I don't even drink. In my younger days, I was very close-minded on those sort of things, and now I'm older and more open-minded. I've decided to try it. They give me a gummy. Man, was the taste trash. I was thinking a bite here or there, right? Taking slow, but my parents pushed me into the whole thing. Me, being ignorant as decides to do it. At first it was great. I got in the giggles and I become very sociable. I could talk and talk. I'm introverted and don't talk or laugh much. I'm having fun for the first time in a long time. Then I started tripping balls, man. I started to see weird shit, man. One point, everything just seemed like it frozen in time. Man. Oops, there was no man there. Got carried away. Sorry, everybody. I began having wicked racing thoughts. It was like my ADHD and anxiety had gone up times 10. It was bad, man. I couldn't stop thinking or slow down. I started moving my body all over to help cope. I was stomping my feet and flinching, and this was the majority of the time now. I tried to lay down and sleep it off but couldn't. Even with my eyes closed, I was seeing weird shit. Paranoid. If anyone knows Naruto, it was like being stuck in Itachi Genjutsu on Kakashi, but in a paranoid state. I do not know Naruto, so if anybody would like to elaborate in the comments, please feel free to do so. This lasted until the effects fade off. It was a bad time. I thought I made myself permanently stupid. When I tried to think properly, it lasted only for a few seconds. I was scared and had to get my cousin to come over and check up on me. My parents? No, they were laughing their asses off. I've gained a new fear and PTSD from it. Later I found out it was 200 milligrams. I was thinking it was like 10 or something. 2 out of 10 experience. TLDR again. Took an edible for the first time in my life thinking it was 10 milligrams. Turned out 200 and had a bad time. Yeah, that was messed up for your parents to do that to you, dude. You never know how that stuff's gonna affect somebody. But I appreciate the story. And moving on to the next. This next story is coming out of u/petty revenge. Basically an outside view of watching somebody f*** up in real time. So this story coming from u/Lancior. I'll have a Big Mac, small fries, and a serving of humiliation, thanks. One evening, I was at my local McD's, waiting in line to satisfy my cravings for some real junk food. It was a rather busy night, so the queues were longer than usual. I was standing about 1.5 feet behind the person in front, far enough not to invade their personal space, but close enough that I was obviously in the queue.
This was before COVID, when social distancing was a thing.
Some smug guy decided that the space in front of me had his name on it, so he squeezed himself into the gap, brushing up against both myself and the person in front. From his body language, I could almost hear himself think,
"What a sucker! Personal space is for losers who want to wait longer for their meal."
I have about as much respect for queue jumpers as those who fart in lifts or demand free stuff because they're social influenzas. SP? I think you're close enough, OP. So I started hatching my plan for petty revenge. Should I tap him on the shoulder and nicely ask him to move to the back? Berate him loudly to make everyone gawk at him? Put him in a rear naked choke and go all MMA on him? So many choices. In the end, I decided the best revenge was to do nothing. Sounds like a plot twist. A few minutes later, he finally reached the front of the line and began dictating his order to the McD's crew member.
I'm sorry, sir. This is the pickup line for those who have already ordered. You can place your order in the other queue over there.
Oh, the sweet, sweet smell of karma. Don't you just love it? I don't know about you guys, but line cutters suck balls. Big sweaty ones. And to finish it off, I'm just gonna post a couple comments because they made me really LOL. First up from Squirrely Today. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. Napoleon Bonaparte. Followed up by Jinkies the Luffy. And never enter a battle of wits with the Sicilian. When death is on the line, upset slide. 6195 follows up. It's only lesser well known than never start a land war with China. Something seems off with that one. Ah yes, Electronic AD 5302 clears it up for us. Whoa, you guys. Whoa. It's
is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is this: never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
And that will wrap things up. I thank you so much, good people of the internet. Please consider subscribing. Help the spaceman grow. A like and comment would be awesome as well, if you so choose. So until next time, good people, CB is signing off. 07.